Okay, so this is the third and final one. I hope you've got some energy left. This is for stamina, cardio, getting the blood flowing. So Natalie, what do we need for this workout?
So again, minimal really equipment. You need a mat on the floor if you've got hard surfaces, and some dumbbells. I think that's pretty much it. You can get all it through from there. So it's a mix. So you've got a little bit of strength and then a little bit of cardio at the end. So all your strength exercises will be 8 to 10 reps each exercise, and then the third one will be 30 seconds of burn as hard as you can. So your first exercise is going to be a sumo squat. So you're going to take one dumbbell, sumo stance, into your squats. So 8 to 10 reps. Good stuff. Tempo again should be 3 seconds down, 1 up. Perfect. And use those inner thighs to squeeze up, keeping your breath strong and core engaged. Perfect. Again, you might not have the range to get as deep as Sarah is, but anything where you're just getting even just a little bit deeper, even if it's here, and squeeze up, as long as you're feeling the burn on the thighs. And last 2 reps. 2, 1. Okay, into then upper body. So you're going to grab your second dumbbell, come onto your mat, and you're going to be in a high plank position with the dumbbells underneath you. So making sure again that you're stacked up, wrists under shoulders. Bring yourself into the high plank position. So really engage your core. And the trick with this is to keep your hips completely stabilized, glutes nice and tight, turned on. And you're going to row the dumbbells into your hips whilst keeping the challenge is to keep the core completely stable. So you don't want any wobbly hips, which is the challenge. Perfect. Just feel the core really strong, pelvis tucked under. Nice strong row up into the hips. Now this one is quite a hard one to get 10 reps, so you can just start with as many as you possibly can and then build up as you do more and more of this workout. So 4, 3, 2, last one. Perfect. Brilliant. So from there, you're going to take a little rest, but then you're going to go straight into 30 seconds of cardio, which is going to be inchworms. So it's a full body exercise. It's going to get your heart rate up 30 seconds, as many as you can in the time. So start by standing in, going down into a squat position, and then crawling forward to extend out the whole body, and then push back over the heels and up. So when you're going full stretch, make sure you're hinging back on your heels and trying to drive up through the legs, not the lower back. Yes, it's so tempting when you're trying to do these as fast as you can that you lose form and then you start lifting up through the back. But driving through the legs, falling back from here onto the heels, and then pushing up. So 30 seconds of these are no mean feat, right?
No.
Perfect. And as you do tire, it is even more tempting that you sort of get to this position and then lift up like that. Just try and keep it all from the legs. It'll be much more taxing on the full body and proper form. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're like, ah, yes, hallelujah. Okay, take about a minute's rest between each set. So then you would repeat that again 2 or 3 times, the whole circuit over, before moving on to the next one. So the next block we have is Bulgarian split squats. So then you can use your same puff as what you had for your, voila, as you had before for your glute bridges in previous videos. So you can use your anything that you have. Again, you can even rest your foot up on your sofa. And then you're going to get into your Bulgarian split squat position. So one foot is going to raise up onto, so it's elevated, and then you're going to bring this leg in front. And then the key is to lunge down, perfect, and push. And really make sure that your knees are tracking your toes. Really good. Now, obviously, some people would have limited hip flexor range, so their lunge maybe not be able to get down this far. So you can just keep it halfway and just go to wherever feels comfortable without compromising form, even if it's just halfway down. And just once you get more and more conditioned, you'll be able to get further and further, as these are pretty nasty as well, aren't they?
Yep.
So these are really good for, again, building strength in the glutes and legs, whilst keeping the core engaged all the way through, so you never lose sight of your breath. 2, last one, and then you're going to switch.
Oops. Okay.
Really good. Perfect knee tracking of the toes. And you don't want to go so far down that your knee touches and you lose tension. So you just want to keep it like an elastic band. Slow and drive. 4, 3, 2, last one, and relax. Perfect. So your lower body that complements that is going to be a single to double shoulder press. So you're going to pick up your dumbbells again. You can do these seated or you can do them standing, whichever way you prefer. So we're going to go into a single, double. 8 to 10 reps. So you want to go into tilt your pelvis under, so get a good strong stance. So nice soft knees and some tension through your legs, because the more tension you have through your legs and your core, the better push you'll get through your press. So just bring your arms out here and press. And you just want to be really careful that you're just pressing using the shoulder and not hitching up your traps. Crackling. 2 and push, and keep nice tension through, so just about there. So 1, 2 and push. Good stuff. Relax through the traps. 1, 2 and push. Keep that going. And you will find that the burnout on this is quite quick as well, so you might want to use a lighter weight for these until you build up some more strength. So 1 rep would count as 2 singles and a double. 3, and 4. Just keep your knees nice and soft. Just use your legs for your final push. And drive. Good stuff. And last rep.
Oops. Premature.
Premature. 1.
Wishful thinking.
2. And use your legs. Perfect. So final part of this section is obviously the heart rate section. So 30 seconds of as many reps as possible of burpee to deadlift. I know you love these. So when you're ready, so a little kick back into the position and you can drive up. Perfect. So you just want to make sure when you're in the position where you're doing the deadlift, you're pushing, you're getting the feet in the right position and driving up through the legs. You want to avoid Get, again, too much curve through the lower back. See how she's using her glutes and her legs to drive up. So again, this one is 30 seconds worth. It feels long when you're doing it, yeah. But good when you stop. Yes. And again, if you feel like you are lacking on flexibility when you come into these burpees, you can just modify it so it's a little bit simpler, just a little touch back, or you can even take it through walking. So Sarah, if you just demonstrate like a walking back one, so one leg, one leg, one leg, one leg. Yeah, it's a little bit simpler, but if you really want to get your heart rate up, then the classic kickback is good for a challenge. So you got 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we've only got one more section in this. So again, that one will be repeated 2 or 3 sets. And then your last one, upper and lower body, will be kettlebell RDLs, alternating reverse lunge, and press and punch jacks. So 8 to 10 reps of the strength. So kettlebell RDL, you're going to grab your dumbbells again. A wide stance, so you're going to use both of them. And from the side, it'll probably be at a good angle to show the RDLs. So nice soft knees. And go into your RDL. So roll in the dumbbells. And then drive through the hips. Perfect. And again, make sure the back has got a neutral curve and then straight up. Keeping the shoulders back and drive. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So after your rest, you're going to go into your reverse lunge, which we've done before, but you're going to keep your dumbbells for a little bit more challenge and resistance. So just have the dumbbells by your side, alternating reverse lunge. Some people say the dumbbells help with the balance a little bit. Do you find that as well?
Yeah, definitely.
So again, 8 to 10 reps of these. And then your final one for your heart rate in the cardio section, we're going to be going into the press and punch jacks. So the final section, lose one dumbbell. And your press and punch is basically a jack at the same time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit like rubbing your tummy and patting your head. So you get into the groove. So 30 seconds just to finish off a little bit of resistance using the dumbbell. Good one just to raise the heart rate and to finish. So once you've completed this set, another 2 or 3 sets of these. Good.
We're just going to set up.
Yes. Halfway through, another 15 seconds to go, and then repeat. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, heart rate up.
It's up.
There you go.